Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey.
How's it going? So, today we have another reaction. We are going to be doing a Flag to Wave by Currents. It's the new Currents song. I'm so excited. I loved Poverty Yourself. I loved
Poverty
Second
Yourself
Skin.
was amazing. Second Skin
Just
was
amazing. Now I know we're kind of late getting this out. We just haven't been able to. Yeah, we haven't been able to do it. So anyway, we're trying to experiment with new camera angles because the one that was like over there kind of wasn't working out for certain things that we were doing. So we're going to see how this works out. If y'all like the other angle better, comment down below. If y'all want us to stay on that one, we might stay on that one. It all just depends. So yeah, you ready?
Yeah, we're going to be reacting to the music video. That should be somewhere right here, maybe.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, that's mostly what the problem was. The music video I would put like right here, and it kind of blocked some stuff out. So, and 3, 2, 1, go. Gosh dang it.
I find myself lost again in a world that doesn't know my name. This life I've worked for brings no substance to me. Why do I always feel like I'm going insane? Determined to find my place, I seek the remnants of my fate. Forever loathing, burdened by defeat. Your will is weak. You say yourself walk out on the dream to live a life of peace. If you get the life you want, if you never feel free, I long for something
Oh wow,
that I can represent.
that was an unexpected change up right there.
these sounds reducing.
Oh god, that is low. Oh,
Come
yes. Yes. Okay, they're building it up. Come on, come on.
Trade a number for your name and drowning is alright.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. That was amazing.
That wasn't what I expected.
That wasn't what I expected at all. It was like so many things.
Well, the thing is, Poverty of Self was like heavy. The
Like
Second Skin sounded more like
metalcore.
Metalcore. It
Yeah.
sounded like most of the stuff off the Place I Feel Safest.
Yeah, but then this was
kind of mixed both of them.
Yeah, it had like the low tune kind of like slam chords at certain part, and then like the chugs and stuff like that. So it had those Poverty of Self elements in it, but then like the lead guitar and certain sections in the song, especially the chorus, sounded more metalcore, but less of a metalcore and more like a airy, ambient type metalcore, where it was just like a wall of just layers of sound and stuff. Less clear and more.
Yeah, there's
like,
a lot
yeah.
of layers. There's a lot to everything.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. All right, so let's get into the stuff about it. So
Guitar work, A++.
yeah, that was amazing.
It was great.
It
It was
was
heavy. It was gent.
Yeah, it was
gent.
it was really low tuned, and the tone of it was really good. It sounded like the tone that they use on Poverty Self, and like it was really heavy and stuff. I'm trying to think of like where I've heard that tone before, because I know that I've heard it like certain bands use that style of distortion in that tone. But I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, it sounded really heavy. Just also like guitar wise, it really blended in with the mix, because the mix, I felt like usually you have the guitar and then the other instruments standing out individually. This one, I felt like the guitar mixed in with it, and was kind of like
just kind
of like a brick in the wall that was the song.
Everything sounded like it went together.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a spine, and each instrument, each layer was the spine, and that spine just fit together and formed just the backbone of the song.
Bass.
So,
You were there. It's hard to tell what's going on in there in bands like Currents.
When it's a low-tuned guitar, you think the bass isn't very audible, but honestly, you can really hear the bass a lot more, because usually it's clear.
When the
mixes
guitars
with
are
the guitar.
tuned this low,
Yeah.
the octaves of the bass, because like this sounds like Poverty of Self. Poverty of Self is in drop E.
Yeah.
And so the bass doesn't even have to tune down or anything, just
exactly.
standard.
Yeah.
And so they're at such a close octave together that the bass sounds exactly like the guitar. And it just mushes in.
But because the bass is like in E standard, especially like kind of like in Loathe songs.
Yeah, Loathe songs.
It sounds like the guitar and the bass are in the same octave, so it just sounds like another guitar, when in reality it's the bass. And usually you can tell because it's a little clearer, and like it has more of a metallic sound. But yeah, I think that's the most we've ever talked about bass. Drum work, it was insane. Gosh, Currents.
Just go into the
Currents drummer is amazing.
He's an absolute beast.
I mean, I thought Poverty Self was amazing, just the blast beats and just going and just heaviness, but this was like really heavy, really heavy.
There was a lot of good parts of Poverty Self. Foot wise, there was a lot. I mean, cymbal and tom or stuff wise, I mean,
there wasn't a lot. It was
simple,
a lot of feet,
but the feet work was amazing.
But in this, it was incredibly
this was
technical.
Just, everything was just
it was incredibly technical.
Smashing.
I think we need to go back to guitar. We kind of moved on from guitar first. I think I was not expecting the chorus at all. Like, it starts out, and, like, the intro to it is just chugs and low-tuned, and, like, you know it's building up, and then it goes into it, but it's not like a breakdown or anything. It builds up and then maintains that heaviness throughout the first verse, and then goes into the chorus. And the chorus is like, you can hear it in the background, like it's not as centered on the guitar, on the lead guitar, as it is in like a metalcore song, but you can hear that riff going in the background, and I thought it was really, really, really good. Rhythm guitar was really just a backbone during the chorus. You held the chorus together, but the lead guitar really, really stood out for its non-standing outness, because it was just well put into the mix and was kind of just in the background.
Everything just mixes together. So perfectly. Everything is just... It's just one... What's the word?
And here... Alright, let me just say something. This was probably just one of the best breakdowns we've reacted to. Not because it was really good, but because literally, if you go back and watch all of our reaction videos, every time there's a breakdown in the song, I get up and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it to break down and just headbang and stuff. But every single song that we've reacted to, like Monarch, the breakdown like came in weird. And then just stopped, and then like it was kind of like, and I couldn't headbang to it. And then like other like what I think we Make Them Suffer, or Make Them Suffer reaction. I thought they were gonna go into the breakdown, but they went into some kind of little chorus thingy, and I didn't headbang right. But this, it just built up just perfectly, and you knew it was coming. I knew I was going to headbang to this breakdown hard, and it was going to come in hard, and it did.
It came in hard, and we just gave
and it stayed everything. Hard, and oh my gosh,
it's made the same me thing. Really most happy. Of the stuff, especially in Monarch, I just like kept going, and then realized, and I was disappointed. I was like, this is a great breakdown, but I want to bang my head.
I'm really sad. I'm really sad we didn't listen to. We didn't react to New Faces in the Dark when it came out.
Yeah.
Because we had already listened to it like a ton of times. But that's probably my favorite breakdown. Yeah. This is definitely shooting for close second. For breakdowns of the year.
Yeah. I'm going to have this on repeat for so long now.
Yeah, because that first listen through was really amazing, but I think I really am going to need a couple of listens just to get the full feel of the song. Yeah. Vocal-wise, it was really, really insane. Yeah. Now, I am kind of disappointed just slightly because I thought there would be some more lows, like in Poverty Itself. Because those were just sick.
Poverty Itself was full
his
of lows.
Tunnels, his lows, his just squeals, they were flipping amazing. And then his highs were also really good, and they had this sense of heaviness that were just amazing. But this song, it almost feels like he was going for a different style, and I kind of liked it, but he maintained highs throughout the entire song. Again, I wanted some lows, but they were really good. Those highs were really good. They kind of sound, I don't know why, but I'm getting a kind of like Garrett Russell from Silent Planet type tone to it.
Well, to be honest, honestly really unique, because when I think about these screams, I mean, I can't think of anyone else that sounds like this.
Yeah,
because like Make Them Suffer immediately. I mean, it sounds just like
Jamie Hales. Yeah. We said that a lot during that video.
Yeah, and then there's so many screamers that sound like each other. And
that
sound like another, but just different.
Yeah, back in 2019, there were a ton of bands coming out that just I thought sounded just a lot alike. Yeah. And the screams weren't like amazing, but like they were okay and unique in their own ways. But I felt like they were just trying to repeat off of other people. Doing fries, doing false chords, stuff like that. I really think this singer has his own way of doing things, and I really think that he is a unique vocalist.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my only complaint about the song, but it's a really small complaint. It could use some lows.
So it's such a small complaint. It's not even really a complaint.
Yeah.
I mean, the vocals were just perfect. I mean,
and the way they were mixed was really good. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it on my own, just because this little thing. It sounds really good, but I think it may have some effect on it. I'm not sure right now. They're just like small little things that I can notice. But one thing I think is vocals are kind of lower in my headphones.
I think that just might be your headphones.
Yeah, I think it might just be my headphones. But yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do the kind of long awkward silence thing that we usually do in the ends of our videos, and in the middle of our videos, and the beginnings of our videos. So.
Yeah, check them out. Check out Currents. Now, one thing you should know is we don't really condone explicit music on this channel, and Currents actually does have quite a few stuff.
Yes, I was disappointed in the fact that Second Skin had so much profanity in the lyrics.
Yeah, it's still an amazing song, though. I really liked it. But they do have their instrumentals.
Yes, their instrumentals.
Even if you don't listen to explicit music, they're a really good band to enjoy.
I highly recommend.
Yeah.
Also, I Let the Devil In, their previous album from 2018.
Yeah.
Only one. Yeah, it's an EP, but. Only one song is explicit on that. The other ones are really good. The Place I Feel Safest, there were quite a lot of explicit stuff, but the non-explicit stuff was really good. So
they have the full instrumentals for that. Full instrumentals for I Let the Devil In. It's just. Yeah. Whenever I just want to listen to something, I just go and throw those on, and it's really good to just jam to.
Yeah. So if you don't like listening to explicit music, then you can listen to their instrumentals or their clean stuff. The album coming out now, The Way It Ends, only has like four,
and so I'm excited about that. There's a lot of music I get to listen to.
Yeah. But if you don't mind, then just go listen to it. They're really good.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think that's it. We're going to end off the video now. So, if you stayed this long,
then
you get brownie points.
Did it stop?
I think it stopped. Yes. All right. I was gonna say a little more for the outro, but then you kind of just stole that from me.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, you did. So.